Why is it that when you hear science discovered this or that, and then that science will be
White man.
why? Why is it that in the technology industry we don't see a black man product ruling? Why? Religiously, why is it that it is only these white people that becomes the pope? In the United Nations security, why is it that black nation don't have a seat there? Why is it that everything that has to be discovered has to come from a white man in this era? Why do we not have black people, you know, displaying whatever we have learned from these white people? Why do we just remain under? Like, I mean, why do we not have people who, after they have studied electrical engineer, studied mechanical engineer, studied this thing, what is it called? Technology, this and technology, and we have people who will produce phone in Africa. We have people who will produce a car. I'm not talking about this coupling they are doing and telling us that they are producing car from scratch to the perfection. Can we have a black that can do it and we'll see it this neat? Or are we actually shut behind the door when they are doing it? And then they busy keep giving us theory. Why do we not have this book that details these things? If it is called science, then we have the book. Because I can remember when we were in secondary school, we could see all these large books. I remember my friends then who are so much in love with this education thing, and you see them with big, large books. Such that when I'm looking at it, I said, by the time this guy will finish reading this, he will know a lot of things, so he'll be producing things. But none of these people produce anything. None. Both those further maths, further mathematics, mathematics this, mathematics that, big, big textbooks, physics book that will be as large as what? And yet, none of these people, we can't boast and see things. How many graduates have we have in physics? How many thousands, millions of graduates in Africa have we had? And yet, we can't see even 10, 20 people who have produced something out of those areas. We don't. Yet, they're still pushing inside that education. Pushing. Always trying to make us believe that is where knowledge is. Knowledge that doesn't produce evidence. The little history we even have were histories of black people that invented things. Our ancestors, not us. Not us, our ancestors. So if our ancestors were able to manufacture, invent such things, that was without this their current education. So how are you letting us know that it is this your current education that will make us produce or become something? Because we were something before your current education. My question is, how come we don't have black people at the tops? It's just these white people. If there's any production, if there's any qualification, if there's any something that can shake the world in news, it is them. I don't know if I've not seen any black man that produced the phone. But people are reading and studying technology, this technology, that. I don't see. I don't see the ones that build car from the scratch to the end, and it is this perfect as their own, so that we know that yes, we were taught this thing and we're able to produce it, and it looked like their own. It looks perfect of all of this studio, and there is no textbook that can detail this thing. Huh? And then you tell me that those same people who brought down the Bible, everything perfect and even translated in all languages, they translated it. And you tell me that thing is useful. It's useful, and the car, how to produce a car, how to produce a phone was not that useful to also translate for us or write it for us. Or at least we'll see the textbook, the way we are seeing all the whole numerous textbooks everywhere. We don't see such a textbook that tells us how to produce a car, how to produce a phone. I was seeing there's this particular person, Catholic people, black Catholics have been like, they don't want to make him, I don't know what they call him, the position, but it's like the black man is supposed to be elevated to that position. And then in the face of all of this, we have seen recent white people who the same position was, like something like they make them sense. I've seen that complaint over and over and over and over. And I'm just like, it's like you people you doubt us when we speak. Then now you want to see whether it is not true. But you are seeing that it is truth. You are seeing how they are treating you in everything. But still, when we speak, you want to doubt us. You think that they love you. You think that they love you. That place they want to place those people, you think they value your people to be there. If they value your people to be there, would they kill them? The people who killed your people, you want to now place your own people again in the position of the people who killed your people. How do you want to do that mathematics?